This comes with 129 vehicles, which is impressive because I like to judge my racing games because, well, let me give you a little bit of a background. My first ever video game was on the PS2, Need for Speed Underground 2. Then I downgraded to the Underground 1 because I wanted to see how much it was, and my friend, or not how much it was, how good it was, and I didn't actually buy Need for Speed Underground 1. I actually went to a friend's house to play it. I've already done the math, and in Need for Speed 2015 they had 51 cars, and in Payback they had 74, 75, 74, which comes out to a total of 125 vehicles. This one has 129, which is 4 more than the last one, which to me is pretty great. I don't know why my controller's not working. What the hell? Okay. What's going on here? Oh, okay. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, there is an abundance of. I haven't found the the new ones, except for maybe they were these for the pre-orders. Maybe there was a couple more. Like this one, I know was not in the Need for Payback or in 2015, which is the 2019 Heritage Edition. This one I think was, and I think also the 370 was in there too, but I'm not entirely sure. But we have, oh yeah, they have my baby. There's a fucking, yeah, boy. Ah, oh, sweet, the
Hi, hi.
R30. Hello. There's the R30, oh fuck, hell. 33? Or is it 30? Is it 32 or the 33? The only thing I can really tell is by the different headlights. I think this is the 33. But I'm not entirely sure. I know the 3.2 is like my favorite, and the 3.3 is the second favorite. This one's not so much because it's so overdone. But I think this one was a DLC car in the last one. This one's definitely new. This one's a new vehicle. This one I'm so excited for. I can't wait to unlock this thing. If you guys ever seen Miami Vice, you'll know this car after he got, oh, well, I won't spoil that for you. This I'm also excited for. And like it's impressive. Their car list is impressive. I couldn't believe that they went all out with this too, considering the last two games that they've had have been oof. This is definitely new. A hybrid conversion. It's a fucking. Oh, okay. I thought it. Never mind. I thought I had my whole brain got mixed up for a second. So this I'm excited for. Except I don't think I found the hot rod, which I'm happy about, but I'm also disappointed in. Because I liked the hot rod. I actually liked the hot rod. It looked good. I'm still kind of looking for it right now to see if I can try and find it. And what the hell is this thing? A Polestar? What the hell's a Polestar? I've never seen that. That's new. I've never even heard of that car brand. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I'm happy that they didn't include it, but I'm very disappointed that they didn't. Because the hot rod, to me, older classic vehicles are the best. They're built to last. They had a bunch of things. Now, what I'm most excited in is this thing right here. Yes. Now they said this was the predecessor to what was it, Underground 2 or something. But you see this, and you gotta wonder, what, what were they going for? Were they going for Need for Speed Underground 2, Most Wanted mix, or a whole bunch of things now? But we'll get more into this here in a minute after I get done. We'll just go ahead and get into it now. Oh my god,
Hey,
there's...
Wayne, I got something lined up
Hold
if
on
you're
one second, I'll let
interested.
you guys listen to this.
Proper track this time, no warm-ups. Come meet me, it'll be fun.
Okay, well that was short and simple, that was sweet. Awesome. So, I don't know how loud the game is. Okay, dick. But I'll let you guys go ahead and listen to this car real quick. It is modified a little bit, but it's not much. I've only done 4 or 5 missions so far. It's not, like, big or anything. I haven't really made it far yet. Leveling is actually it's pretty easy at first, and when you get up to about level 12, 13, it gets really difficult. Like, really, really difficult. And good luck trying to escape the cops even at heat level 1 when you're first starting. Because when you're first starting, you can't, it's not, it's almost like infuriating how you can't get away sometimes. Like, I've only gotten away 3 times out of like the 14 that I've been on there, like in the police chase. The cops just seem to, they're way more aggressive at night, but considering how you have to have rep, it's a pain in the ass. But here, I'm gonna go ahead and let you listen to this car real quick, and I will be right back in a bit. Alrighty then. So, I'm gonna go to the, oh, what the hell you call it? Okay, so trying to go through everything here at one time in a little short time span is really difficult. But I'm going to go ahead and try and do that because I'm going to have to keep doing that, or I'm going to have to learn how to do that if I'm going to keep making YouTube videos. So, daytime and nighttime cycle. Now, how you actually do that in this type of menu when you're in there is you can be on either one. And then you just hit the L3 button and it changes from night to day, or from day to night. Or from night to day or day to night. Okay, yeah, I said that right. So if you do, you just go, you have to hit the touchpad button to bring up your map. And then you just, oh shit, oh wow. So you have to wait. I didn't know that. Okay, so apparently you have to wait between changing from night to day. I'm not entirely sure, so don't take me up on that right yet. It just seems like it is making me wait for that. So now we're in the most dangerous part of it at nighttime. This is great. God, this game is so loud in my ear. Hold on one second. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Holy crap, this is the first time I'm hearing this with headphones. We'll go ahead and go into here, and then we'll start getting into maybe a street race, maybe a comp chase, maybe even a rep race as well. But for now, we'll go in here.
At this rate, we're never gonna make the lead.
Oh, shut up, you fucking bitch. Jesus Christ. I'm so fucking sick of that shit. Oh, one thing that I love about this game is that whenever you have the comp scanner on, the comps, at a certain point, if you're still getting away and they can't catch you, they start talking major trash to each other. It is, it is fucking great. It is perfect. I love it. Because I heard a comp tell the dispatcher to shut her mouth. That was great. And then I heard a female cop told the dispatcher to shut his mouth at one time. It was great, and they started arguing a little bit. Now, obviously, you probably have already seen a bunch of these reviews for this game already. This is probably going to be no different, except for the fact that I'm probably going to be brand new to this. Everybody else has probably worked way, way farther than I have in this. Obviously, if you tell up in the right-hand corner, I have 0 money because I got busted last time I was playing this, and I lost all my money. But you can clearly see that my car has a 201 power standard. Not stock, but not fast. I've kept everything simply in the middle just to be safe for now. There's too little horsepower to drift, there's too little horsepower to go off-road, there's too little horsepower to even really race some of these races. When you're first starting out, it's kind of like I don't race on easy and I don't race on hard. I like to have the middle ground, you know? I don't want it to be too easy, I don't want it to be too hard. Because then it's just no fun. If it's too easy, then you can just win everything. If it's too hard, if you're really good, then you can win everything. But if you're not, if you're like me, I like to take the middle ground. Win some, lose some. You gotta learn somewhere. But, as you can see, they're actually split up into classes again, which is like sport, stock, pro, super, elite. But the way they have done it is really, really great. I actually way preferred this over than Payback or 2015, for sure. 100% for sure. Like, it is definitely way, way better in that aspect. Another thing is, you can't, I don't, I don't know. You could buy and sell parts like you could. I don't think you could. Could you? I think in 2015 you couldn't, but I don't remember. Oop, I accidentally turned it on. Um, but I don't remember. I do remember in 2015 yeah, in 2015 it was this detailed in the upgrade menu for sure. Definitely. That is definitely for sure. Like I actually like this interface way better, way better than 2015 did. Paybacks was a little bit more complicated, where you had to drive to a shop and then wait and then the whole thing, blah 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 blah. But what I'm really interested in, and since I've been doing a lot of research on Need for Speed a lot lately, since I've heard this leak come out months ago, was the fact engine swaps were a thing. Now, if you didn't know, engine swaps were originally, I can't was is supposed to be in Need for Speed Underground or Underground 2, or actually I don't even think, I think Underground 2. Yeah, you could. I don't think it really applied to Underground 2, because you could take this car and actually go all the way up through the whole race with just this car. So I don't think it really mattered. Um, but engine swaps are now a thing. Now, what is cool is, obviously you've heard this engine right here, obviously. But I'm going to go ahead and go through all the engines and let you listen to them, because what I found out was really cool. So without further ado, here you go. Alright. Now that last motor I cannot wait to unlock, man. That's just, ooh, man. Suspension, obviously everything else. Oh, by the way, categories, duh. If you are in the... Oh, there's a couple things different about this. When you go to the turbo and sometimes the NOS bottles, I'm not entirely sure. But now you have different icons for different things, instead of it just being like a turbo or something and it says supercharger. So obviously this one's naturally aspirated. You got the turbocharger, which has its own default thing like the naturally aspirated, but then you have the dual turbocharger, which is like a reverse side picture of the first one, almost, sorta, kinda. And then you actually have a supercharger picture, finally. Finally, we have a supercharger picture. Picture. But the NOS bottles, they look the same. I actually have this one installed because I was taking a look at it, and the 3-pound bottle. Like, if you buy this game, and I highly recommend it. I'm still waiting for most of the flaws to come out. But the single fact of the matter is that I really haven't found any, other than the simple fact that if you're starting off, just don't worry about the cops as much as you can. Just try and get the fuck away from them as fast as you can. You're not gonna fight them. You can't fight them. Even the Crown Vics are ungodly. You like, if you're going in 6th gear and at high speed, good for you. You're good. I'm turning this off so it doesn't like keep running in my ear. But it's ungodly. I would probably wait until you have a lot, maybe even the second motor. Probably, I'd probably wait until you have the V6, or if you have everything like on like, oh shit, what is it, Super or Super Plus. It's it's not fun. It's actually kind of infuriating at times when you're like going as hard as you can go when you're first starting out, and then you get caught 7 times before you get away. It's very infuriating. That's the only downside that I have about it, and the fact that when you're driving at an ungodly speed, that you can't really turn. You could see like a car coming at you, but if you're like playing chicken with it and you turn 500 yards away, you're still gonna fucking clip the bastard and go flying off. So that hasn't changed, and that's what I wish I could change. But the fact that they basically just went in and said, "Listen, we're gonna make a game, and EA, you're gonna have to just basically like twiddle with your thumbs until we're done." They did it. They did just an amazing job at that. And if anything, yeah, EA needs to stay out of their shit. Like, yeah, supervise it, EA, but don't fuck with it. Don't touch it. Don't touch a fucking thing, EA. You see, like, I had a horrible time. I don't even play Need for Speed Heat anymore, or Heat, Payback, or 2015 anymore. Like, just for that simple reason that it was so shitty that I just, like, if I was bored, I might have turned it on for like 10 minutes and then was like, wow, this is why I played this game. Nope. But this, I recommend. I highly recommend. I don't recommend Payback. I don't recommend 2015. If if you can't afford it, then I would definitely say probably go with Payback. If you can't afford to buy this game right now, like I would definitely say Payback, but because at least for the simple fact that, you know, it's not the crummy, you know, side action video like real life crap that 15 tried to do, and the simple fact that you can actually drive the cars most of the time in that game. So if you're looking for a predecessor before this game, before you buy this game, I would go with Payback, mainly because they have 20 or close to 20 plus cars more than 2015 did, plus most of the cars that they had in 2015, and for the simple fact it's more easy to drive in it. So if you're looking for that, go with Payback. If you can afford this game right now, I would definitely say go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. It'll be it's one of the best ones that they've made. Obviously, most of the customization crap is still limited, but they still have time. They still have time. This game just came out a couple days ago, so I'm kind of happy. Like, it's not the best by all means, but that's from day one standards. Like, I don't know what else to really say other than like they really outdid themselves. Another thing is you probably seen is the exhaust sound and customization. Obviously, everybody's gonna have their own different sounds for their different types of feeling of car or whatever car they like. Obviously, yeah, I like the overrun because I like to see Spitfire. You know, it's great, it's nice, but you can also turn it off and where only Spitfire maybe once or twice or a couple times. I like the overrun. I like the raw overrun. That's great. Now you can also tune it to where it has a custom sound or a stock sound. Then there's the aggressive, which actually makes it louder. But I like it more like, I like to be like, you can kind of hear me coming until I pass you. You know what I mean? Now, I don't really notice the difference in the metallic sound, actually. Yeah, I don't notice the difference in the metallic sound. So that's for whoever wants to do it. Also, there is like a little secret turn off feature for your car. You see where it says at the bottom, it says rev engine, press R2, which you can. You can do this at any point. Like it's great. It's perfect. Like, oh shit, what did I do? What did I just do? Okay, so you can like do that. You can go to the, oh guess, oh wow, hush my mouth. Paint editor and wrap can't do it. Body customization can do it, but if you hold the brake, it'll turn off your car. Which is one little feature that I actually like. So if you think you can just, if your car's on and you can't turn it off, just hold the brake. like you're stopping the car. There you go. Problem solved. You don't have to have your car whistling in your ear 24/7. Now, if you pre-ordered not the deluxe edition, but like, oh hell, what was I trying to think of? Not the deluxe edition, but the just the regular edition pre-order. You get these two cars. I haven't used these cars mainly for the simple fact of one little thing that I can't despise on these Evo 10s, and that is, and if you can see it, and if you have the same pet peeve I do, you can understand. I do not, and I fucking despise middle mounted exhaust tips. They're stupid. I can't fucking stand them. And of on the Evo X of all things, you no 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 no. Why was that even a customization to begin with? Obviously, here's my character. You can customize your character to make it look anything like that. The tops, which is cool. This is actually pretty good. I didn't think that it was going to be that great. I'm going to put on a leather jacket, actually, or whatever jacket that is. You can make the boots, you can customize the pants, and there's actually quite a bit of different size or different pants, different sizes, different makes, different like, oh hell, what is it, like skinny jeans, sweatpants, baggies, all that good shit. Now, I don't want to be biased, but it seems like there's a little bit more customization on the male's part than the females. But I could just be imagining shit, to be honest. It could just be that I'm just thinking that way, and I don't know. But the same fact, like it's so my brain scrambled, people. I'm having so much fun with this game, and not so much fun with this game at all. At the same time, that it's almost ridiculous. Like the racing is fun. It's nice. Like I said, if you like to go for the middle ground, kind of a pain in the ass. It's great and all. Oh shit, duh. Showcase. One showcase. This is where you, even if you're playing single player like I am right now, you can go to showcase, which is you can see people's cars, you can view them, see whoever it is. By the way, shout out to Madden 86 Madden for letting me use his car as an example. But um, let's see. You can see like a bunch of people's cars that they've been creating or what they've had, and all that. It's a very intuitive game. I'm actually very impressed and surprised. I'm more impressed than surprised actually. It's it's that good. Sadly, you cannot. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but you cannot sell the cars that I'm aware of. Like even if I chose this one and I went to swap and sell my S13, I cannot sell it, which is good. But at the same time, if you're like me and you don't like repeat vehicles like these two Evos that have no different fucking horsepower parts, and the only difference is the rims and the fucking body vinyl, like, it's, why? I'd rather get rid of that one and keep the blue one and the silver one than the fucking green and black one. Like, it's one of those things that's like my biggest pet peeve that I can't like get around. Like I want to be able to get rid of vehicles if I don't want them. That's just the way I'd like to play. But now let's do an event real quick, a day event, and I'll switch over to a night event real quick because I do need some cash. 220, I can't do that. You know what? You know what? Let's actually go do a story mission for once. I want to do one of those real quick. So we'll go ahead and do a story mission real quick, and then do a night mission, and then I'm gonna head off after this review. So that way you guys can see this. I'm actually going to mute my mic again whenever the cutscene happens when we get there, and then I'm gonna do a night raid. Obviously if side quests are back, like there's a new ones. There's decal unlockers. There is the billboards again from 2015, or not. God, I'm mixing up my words. I'm having a day, let me tell you guys. I'm having a fucking day. My phone's been destroyed and everything, so I really don't have any way of, like, checking anything right now. If anybody's wondering, if you guys have me on Facebook, yeah, I don't have a phone right now because it got destroyed, and it was my own stupidity, so I'm sorry about that. I know some people have been trying to get a hold of me, probably on Facebook or on a bunch of other media platforms that they probably haven't been able to get a hold of me on. My phone is done for. My phone is gone. And I don't have enough to afford one right now, but that's my stupidity and that's my problem. Is that a flamingo? So apparently, again, this is in Miami. Now, what people don't realize is that Palm City has already been used. Actually, way back been used. I looked it up, and the last time they actually used Palm City was in, oh hell, what was it? I don't remember the year. Hold on one second, I'm gonna take and look this up. This phone right here real quick. When was Palm City used in the last few Need for Speeds? Oh, hold on. What map was used for Palm City in Need for Speed? Wow, it won't even tell me anymore because of Need for Speed Heat that came out. But it was I know Need for Speed Underground 2, or not Underground 2, Need for Speed Heat 2, or Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is what I meant. Jesus Christ, my fucking English. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 for, oh hell, I want to say PS2, GameCube, and like early PC. That was the last time that they used Palm City that I'm aware of, because I played that game. But it was not like this, and it was not free roam. Which, good for them. I fucking thank you, EA, for actually going back to a map and actually, like, rebuilding it for once. And actually coming back and taking, like, oh, this is, what the hell? Well, excuse me, motherfucker. Goddamn. But props to them. I'm gonna go ahead and start this and turn off my mic so that way you guys can hear this mission real quick. By the way, I'm gonna count this as a new mission.
Picking me first means you get to find out just how bad you really are. And maybe, you know, rethink some life choices.
Alright, that was difficult.
Don't be afraid
Try
to
and
ask.
reach for that, turn on my mic and try to go at the same time. Alright, so here we are. We're taking on a boss. This is my first take on a boss too, by the way. Also, when you first start out, there is a tap the gas to drift. Now, I'm going to show you real quick how to turn that off if you like the braking to drift. Now, if I can remember how to get there. There is a, god damn it, where's it at? Okay, well, I'll find it after we get done with this race. But there is a menu where you can actually change it back to braking to drift instead of tapping the gas to drift. And I tried the tap to gas drift thing because I was like, oh, cool, a new mechanic. Let's try it out. It's not what I mean. If you're good at racing, if you can just like figure out things in like the first 3 seconds,
Might want to check that
you might
smoke
be able
coming
to.
out of your
You might be
tailpipe.
able to do it.
Made you look, didn't I?
But then, like, at the same time, I'm so used to braking to drift type thing that I'd just rather have that. It's easier, it's better for me, not for everybody.
I'm always swamp and I take the lead for a
You just
while.
find your own, like, driving style. Like, the live tuning comes back, you can actually do it during races now, so I can, like, switch the steering sensitivity up and all that. But also, what also comes is, like, these. You got the campaign objectives when you're like, I think if you like select a race or something, it'll say like beat this event or whatever. But this makes it so much easier to go through all your objectives. There's driving stories that you know if you're not okay. And hey, speaking of cops, I'll show you how difficult it is to get away
Everybody
here.
wants to join in.
Then there is the racer challenges, which is the challenges page that we saw before trying to do racing engines. There's the daily challenge.
Your car does have a gas pedal,
So
right?
you gotta win 5 races, jump. Oh, and a cop chase. Alright. So, and then, yeah. And, oh my god, what the hell happened? That's the first. That has been the first. I've seen that. That is the first time I've seen a racer go face first into a box
I'm just gonna
truck.
pretend this isn't happening.
Woo-wee. But it definitely has some, like, underground-esque type stuff to it, like the NOS bottles when you first buy them not being as good as you thought they were going to be, you know, when you first buy them. But the 6-pound bottle, whenever you unlock it, I highly recommend grabbing
Crash
it.
already?
You just did into a box truck, you dumb fucking bimbo. Jesus Christ. What's your fucking
Okay,
deal?
you won. But last time I checked, it wasn't just me you had to beat.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, so this is what I was talking about during the nighttime and cops being able to... It's gonna make me a liar now, I bet you money. Okay. You have to really be on your toes constantly. You gotta look at the mini-map, make sure they're not following you right closely behind. You gotta check and make sure how far they are back, if you're like me. But you can see I'm pushing as hard as I can go. Right now, being here, in this car, the only thing that I do complain about a lot when I'm playing this by myself is the fact that, like I said, 500 yards away, and you're turning right as fast as hard as you can go, and you can't fucking get out of the way. Except for that wasn't 500 yards. It was just being stupid. But that's still a persistent fucking shit fest. Motherfucker.
Pull over.
See, like, I'm at heat level 1. And while at the same time, like, this is great. This is how it should be in a video game. It's very infuriating. They say video games are getting easier. I don't see them getting any easier. There we go. Oh my god. I think I might have found the special place to go. Sweet. Oh my god. Keep going. Yeah. Fucking A. It's about goddamn time. Ooh, and I got some money for it. And rip. Sweetness.
Got some good news.
Okay.
Yes, that's just the start we wanted. Okay, you know where the next one is. They're waiting.
Oh, there's actually a thingy going. I'm gonna go over here onto it. If I can actually go in there. Now, I haven't been to said garages like this to see if you have to buy them or if you unlock them. But we're about to find out real quick. Now, aren't we? I'm gonna try and go to some of the events too before I do the day races. And do you have to buy these like in payback? I wonder. No, you don't. Okay. Well, that's weird. Unless I had this already
3 for
unlocked.
3. You're moving up.
Me. Sweet as awesome. Yeah. Yay, level 15. Woohoo! Alright,
You just got a new allocation of parts. They're better than what you got right now.
Hmm? Oh. Oh yeah. You know, maybe I should invest on some of these pursuit techs. Nos jump? What? Oh. Okay, never mind. My brain just... Oncoming lane, refill from drafting, item that reduces damage increase the amount of damage your vehicle deals to others you collide with. Oh! Item that reduces the amount of damage the car receiving when crashing. Oh! Yo, that might actually be handy. So these... Okay, so active is attacking, is the offensive, and defensive is the passive. Wow, there's so many more defensive things than offensive. Holy crap. So you have the kill switch jammer, obviously. The nitrous refill, I don't know if that's new. I haven't actually seen that in another one. Repair kit, a repair kit with 2? Yeah, repair kit with 2. And then the DOS refill for 2, I think. I think for 2. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on it. It could just be it refills both for 1 with 1. Or 1 for each bottle. I'm not entirely sure. Nitrous jump, drift, cop, near miss, oncoming draft, inflatable tires, damage. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Because I like to fight the cops. I like to fight them, so I want to take them down as much as possible. Now this might actually be a game changer for me. So, in the review number 2 that I'm probably gonna do, I want to set it like, I'm gonna move in a week. I'm gonna say a month from now. I'm gonna do another review a month from now and see how things are on this game so far. After that, I'm going... Oh god, I'm trying to fall asleep here. I don't want to do a circuit race, but I'll go ahead and do that. Fast travel is now a thing, again, but you can't fast travel to any of the gas stations like on Payback. So if you're wondering about that, I haven't found any yet. Don't, like, bombard me about that. I don't know for a fact that you can or can't travel to a gas station. I know, however, that you can fast travel to certain spots like safe houses that are open. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm going to start the daytime event and then I'm going to wrap it up in one fell swoop. Or a couple sentences and then I'll be done with for this review. I had a couple things to do before I pass out. Oh, come on. Come on. Motherfucker. There we go. Oh, God. Now, this is in... Now, a little fun fact. They, as far as I know, they haven't used Palm City since Hot Pursuit 2. I swear to God, I keep saying Underground 2. Now, obviously, if you drive in the water, boom. Not gonna happen. This is no. Obviously, we don't get like a water animation, just right back like that. Which is totally okay with me. Obviously, if you're in like a Need for Speed game, it's not gonna affect me too much. If I'm just gonna go jump in the water and then just blacks out and puts me back on there, that's not a big deal. If this is more like a simulation, I would be totally up its ass saying, listen, if you're gonna throw... Oh god. Okay, so apparently there is a speed limit to where if you're going under it, you won't get in trouble. But I didn't want to get in trouble before I was about to start this race. So, I don't know for a fact that if it is like 50, 60, 70, or even 100 miles an hour. One thing is cool that you can turn your wheels and everything and rev your engine during this time. And also when you move your wheels, it moves the camera. well built for now. Like I said, it's a day one product still, so it's not like it's, you know, everything to write home with. It's still got some little tiny kinks here and there, maybe some added features later on, you know, that needs to be fixed. But nothing major, nothing. It's not like if you went into Payback and, you know, try to drift like this, you just go either sliding or you just spin. It's not like 2015 where when you drift you're still drag racing forward. It doesn't make any sense how you're like turning but your car just, you know, doesn't want to go forward even though it's a front wheel drive. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm impressed. I am genuinely impressed. I am so far impressed it's not even funny. Like, it is a well-built game for being day one. If anything, if they're thinking about changing anything, don't change it yet. Let people like figure out what they want. Let people figure out, you know, what they want. You know what they want changed. What they like the minor details. The minor details are really nothing that bad. Like, yeah, you can complain about it, but you can't really argue too much with it. So they have a logic between what they're doing and what they've made. So my fact of the matter is that, you know, the companies basically pointed at EA and said, listen, well, don't quote me. This is not what they actually said. But apparently from what I'm seeing is EA got their fingertips crunched in a vice grip, and basically Ghost Games or Frostbite or what are the two companies were like, no, listen, you can observe, but if you even twitch, your finger's gonna get broken. Which is great. Well, don't like, they didn't take a forceful approach to it. Don't make it look like I said that. They didn't actually like break anybody's fingers or, you know, actually put anybody's head in a vice grip or anything. Don't actually be like, oh my god, they're torturing the employees. But no, the fact that EA actually had little or anything to do with this making of this game is where it should be. It's perfect. It's not perfect. It's damn near, I'd say probably like a 96.78% perfect compared to like Payback, which I would probably give like a 54 on percent of being good. And don't even get me started on 2015 because that one's so low. I'm thinking about selling a disc. That's how much I don't like it. Like, it's impressive. It's really good. The customizations are here. The engine swaps are finally here. Hey. Nice. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I can't wait till I swap this fucking thing, yo. Oh, that'd be so sweet. But, overall, at least a 97. Almost. Like a 97, 98 on mine. That car just, wait, hold on, wait 1 second. Was that the same car that just pitted that car? That was a G35. That was it. A Renaissance Red G35 pitted a Renaissance Red G35. What the hell is with all the infinities? What the fuck all of a sudden? But anyway, that... trying to think of what I missed. The music... gonna have to talk a little bit about that one. You know, the music is... most of it's actually pretty okay. If you like electronic, like dubstep, stuff like that, you're gonna probably like this. Some of the songs, give or take, I skip most of those, but there is some pretty good songs in here, which is fantastic. They outdid themselves on the song list. I don't know how many songs are on here though, so don't quote me on that either. But I do know for a fact that there are some songs I do know that I have listened to on YouTube and on Pandora that I haven't heard in a video game yet, so that's an A+. But bang, right there. Now, the customization for the tires and rims, obviously that's all the same. Well, I think there might be a couple different ones. There actually seems to be a lot more rims than there used to be in here. to begin with, like in Payback or 2015, which damn fucking, like I said, hands up, hands down, applause, everything. This game is this game was everything that 2015 and Payback to me that was promised to us that weren't there. And they basically looked at it. I hope to God they looked at it and went, wow, I can't believe we actually let this fall through the cracks. Now these are new. Those are new. Those are cool. I don't really like the green, but that's cool. But yeah, it's impressive. I'm impressed. If anything was to be changed, I would probably tell EA, if you're gonna change anything, add more cars. Like, you're only 4 cars ahead of both of your last games combined. Upgrade that, man. Upgrade it. Make a 35 Ford Buick or something if you can. Like, throw it in there. Fuck it. No, put a bunch of hot rods in. You got the exotics, man. You got the exotics, EA. We've seen enough. I've seen enough of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, all that shit. I've had enough of those. A bunch of money can buy you a car that something with a bunch of money, then someone with a bunch of money who bought a shittier car can make better. You know, fuck those damn supercars, hypercars. They're cool, they're awesome, they're nice, and I do like to drive the Koenigseggs and the Pagani's, but Lamborghinis and like, no, I'm not even going to classify Mercedes in there either, like because Mercedes has got all the way around. But the supercar emphasis, to me, it's just got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. Like you can keep the supercars that you have in here already, but if you're gonna add anything, add more older vehicles. Stop going with this fucking futuristic godsend of fucking hypercars and shit. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It's it's borderline fucking irritating. You know what I mean? But at least if people don't like the hypercars and supercars and all that shit, you have an outing. You don't have to buy those cars. You don't have to do anything unless you want. If you, I want to see somebody balls it. You know what? I might even do it. I might just keep this car and just go through the whole thing with it, because now with the engine swaps, you can really, really fuck shit up. Like I can't wait. I can't wait to LS swap this thing and beat a Koenigsegg or something. It'd be so cool. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for my review of Need for Speed Heat. For now, I'll come back in about a month or two. No, like a month, maybe a month and a half with this game. Actually, I might even do it around my birthday, because a month from now, it'll be my birthday. So, I'm going to do this review on my birthday, and until then, I'm going to keep on and keep on and keep on, just grinding the hell out of this game until then. But until then, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Or night. I'm not sure which one. But still, have a good day. Or night.